Konnichiwa. In this video, you will learn how to conjugate Japanese verbs in their past forms for casual speech. Short forms of verbs are used among family members and friends in casual speech. Japanese verb conjugations may seem complicated, but in fact they are systematic, therefore easy, if you know their verb types and their rules. I made a video on how to tell Japanese verb types and how to conjugate them from their present affirmative short forms to their negative ones in details. Here's a short recap. There are u verbs, lu verbs, and irregular verbs in Japanese. Nomu, to drink, is an u verb. To get its negative form is to change the u ending sound to a, that is mu to ma first, and then add nai. So, nomu's negative form is nomanai. Taberu, to eat, is a lu verb. Its negative form is to drop lu and then add nai. Suru, to do, is an irregular verb and its negative form is shinai. Kuru, to come, is another irregular verb and its negative form is konai. There are no rules for irregular verbs for this type of conjugation. Please remember that nai, the negation, always comes after the verb roots. Next, let's go over the past tense of Japanese verbs used in casual speech. The second rows have been left empty to accommodate the past tense of the verbs in this table. We're going to focus on lu verbs for now. To change taberu to its past tense, we will need to change taberu to its te form, which is tabete. That is to change lu to te. We then change te to ta, so tabeta means ate, past tense. To change tabenai to its past tense, we will need to change i to katta. Tabenai means not eat in present tense, and tabenakatta means did not eat, past tense. That is, negation follows the verb first, and then after that the past tense is added. To conjugate u verbs and irregular verbs into their past tense, we will need to first review verbs te form song. And it goes like this. 映るてぶむぬんで すしてくいてぐいてするしてくるきていくいて The song tells if a verb ends in u, zi, or ru, such as these verbs. Their te form is a small zi and te, like these. If we change te to ta, we will get the past tense of these verbs. For verbs that end in bu, mu, nu, their te form is nde. If we change de to da, we will get the past tense of these verbs. If we go down the list and convert all te or da sounds to their ta or da endings, we will get the past tense of all of these verbs. You may want to pause the video and practice the verbs in their past tense, which is ta form. Please note, the last verb, iku, to go, ends in ku, but its past tense is itta, not ita according to the rule. It is an exception. Now let's go back to u verbs and change their present short forms to their past forms. For nomu, we first need to change it to its te form, which is nonde, and then change de to da. So, nonda means drank, past tense. Nomu's negative form is nomanai, and its past tense is nomanakatta, which means we're changing i to katta to get its past tense. Let's move on to irregular verbs. Suru's te form according to the song is shite. Now we will change te to ta. So shita is did, past tense of suru. Shinai is not do, and its past tense is shinakatta. For kuru, its te form is kite. So kita is the past tense of kuru, which means came. Konai is the negative form of kuru, and its past tense is konakatta, did not come. Here's the annotated version of the conjugations to change verbs to their past tense for casual speech. And this table is a clean-up version. Please do remember that negative form, nai, follows the verb's root first and then its past tense, katta, follows after the negative form without the e. Here's a dialogue that shows how past verbs are used in a conversation between two friends, Taka and Hana. 昨日何をした?
県にあった。
たくさん話した?
あまり話さなかった。昨日何をした?
友達と映画を見た。楽しかった。Be sure to look for the videos that talk about how to put these verbs before と思います to express your thoughts or opinions or before と言っていました to quote someone. Until then, ではまた。